I honestly cannot believe this kitchen, and don't even get me started on the prices of these homes. And this specific community is in one of the most desired places to live in Apex, North Carolina. We've got massive semi-custom homes that are walking distance from some of the top schools here at Friendship in Apex. And this home behind me is massive. It has 5 bedrooms and is built by one of our most favorite builders that we featured here on the channel. And look who it is.
Hey, Benjamin.
How you doing, Ricardo?
Good, man. This house is beautiful, man.
I know, and just wait till you see the kitchen.
Holy cow.
I know, this is, like, no joke, one of my most favorite kitchens that we've seen here on the channel.
Look at this, man. You got this me espresso.
Oh, look at you, big Sabrina Carpenter fan.
Hey, she's nice. She's nice.
We don't see as much black countertops anymore because it got a little overdone, but in this setting, the traditional with kind of the modern touch, I love it so much.
Elegant. And Ben, look at this white bezel backsplash, man. Very fancy, very elegant.
The contrast between that and the darks that we have going on. Very, very thoughtfully designed, and this builder, we'll talk more about the end, but they are just one of the best when it comes to design, so.
Yeah. And Ben, I always appreciate having this area here. Yourself a little coffee station, man.
There you go. I could get down for that.
Yeah, always needed. And check out the lights all around.
Know. Like I said, little touches, they go a long way.
Little touches, man. And the trim work on this.
I know. I was looking at that when I first walked in. It makes it feel like a custom kitchen,
which is really
exquisite.
Cool. I love it. And Ben, back up a little bit.
Okay.
Because we're going to check out the size and the width between this side and this side, man.
I was noticing that. I bet you could pull that dishwasher down and walk through just fine.
Let's check it out. So I'm washing dishes, putting over here, doing my thing, and then I'm like, I just want to leave it open and walk, can I?
Why not? You got all that clearance.
Yeah, so you can walk. This is amazing. And this side right here is even larger.
Oh, it is.
I have to make some stretches right here.
You're gonna pull a hammy just trying to get from one island to the countertop.
All right, there is a very nice place on this kitchen.
Okay.
Take a look at this, man.
Ah, we got ourselves a little, what, like a little scullery or something?
Yeah, your secondary kitchen, some may call it. I would call it my bar area.
Yes, you got your wine, all
everything.
your everything over here. You could put a little wine chiller down in there too if you wanted to.
Amazing. And Ben, behind this door, check it out.
Woo! Now that is a large walk-in pantry.
That's all you need.
We've been asking for walk-in pantries like that on a lot of the houses that we've been touring, and not enough builders are throwing in good-sized walk-in pantries.
They're not.
Good job to this builder.
Yeah. And over here you have some area for dining.
Oh, nice. That's super cute. And look at all the windows.
Man, look how large they are, Ben.
And you got like the kind of like bay style. So, I mean, hey, if you run out of seats,
you can sit there.
But at the end of the day, like it's kind of small. I mean, this is a 5-bedroom house, right?
It is.
Where else am I gonna sit if I have people over?
This is the dining area.
This is it?
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping that maybe there was one back in there.
So what you're saying is that in an open floor concept, there is gonna be a dining area other than this?
I know they're not as popular anymore, but I was really hoping for one.
Well, Ben, you know, sometimes things happen and you get yourself a dining area.
Wow, don't quit your day job. That was really bad acting, but I love this.
This is beautiful.
Very beautiful.
Look at all the trim work around this area, man.
Trim work was really nice, of course, is the model, so they went crazy.
They
got the privacy window, so lots of natural light coming in. Really large. I mean, this doesn't have to be dining. Could be, what, an office?
Could be an office, could be your man cave.
Hey, I might make this my man cave.
Or your meeting room, whatever you want it to be.
And of course, you got like a nice little view of the patio here. Front porch community, you could have a swing, chairs, looking over, waving at your neighbors. I like it. Hey, neighbor.
And you got storage from both sides when you walk into the house.
Not bad.
And this is where all the magic happens, man, right in the living room.
I love this. That fireplace is like a focal point of this living room.
Man, it's beautiful what they did here.
Yeah, you got like the two-tone, the nice tile, and a little wood mantle there, also adding in a little pop of kind of that natural style. So what they've done in this house is they've combined more like your modern style with your classic style, and so it's a nice little hybrid where it doesn't feel like this too modernized, but it also doesn't feel like you're walking into, you know, a basic outdated house.
Exactly, you're right. I love that on both sides you have enough space for cabinetry, you know, storing those board games, the PS5.
Oh, for sure. And I mean, honestly, you can fit a massive TV on there. You can fit a massive L-shaped sectional in here as well. So, I mean, this is, in my opinion, the perfect space to do some entertaining.
Yes.
And honestly, it's exactly what I would hope for with a 5-bedroom house.
Of course. Now, Ben, we got to go upstairs, but I still have one more treat for you.
You do?
I do. Let's head this way.
Okay.
But first, if you're thinking about relocating to Raleigh, Apex, or anywhere in the Triangle, you can call the number below, you can scan the QR code, or you can click the link in the description to set up a time to chat with our team. We'll guide you finding that perfect home. Now let's go.
All right.
Ben, we got ourselves a guest room on the first floor, man.
I love this. Looks like mom's moving in.
And I love this, man. It has its own little cave right here, your own little area.
Yeah, and look at the view out the window, all the light coming in.
Yeah, so you can open that window, let that fresh air come inside.
All right, we got a closet, of course, so if you're staying for more than a night, you actually got room.
Hey, or snacks.
Or snacks, that's one way to do it. Now,
And
what's that door?
What's this? It says the closet. What's this?
I think I have a guess. Why don't you show me?
I love it, man.
Yes, sir.
Whoa, this is my
Look at this.
favorite.
Once again, they have nailed it with the design. Look at that shower.
Look at that shower. I'm taking that shower home.
I love every part about this bathroom. Again, the use of the wood against the modern
Look at
tile.
the flooring, yes.
This is gorgeous, and you have ensuite access if you're down here.
And what's really great about this, you're right off the 2-car garage, mudroom.
Very nice.
Throw your boots, get in the shower, hop into bed, call it a day.
There we go. That sounds like a good day. Man, I am loving this so
Beautiful.
far. Now, we've got a whole second story to check out,
do?
so I'm going to give that to you.
Now is your time to shine.
Before we go upstairs, I do want to check out that patio that you were hiding earlier.
Oh, we missed that?
One of my most favorite parts in every house that we walk is going to be the backyard space. I'm going to be outside all the time, especially since here in North Carolina, we love, and I mean love, our screened-in porches.
We do.
So here at this community, they have single and double wide screened-in porches. Absolutely gorgeous. This is going to be perfect any time of year, but especially when, you know, it's rainy like it has been recently, or when you're dealing with a lot of mosquitoes during the summer. And having this enclosed space means you get to enjoy your backyard, you get to enjoy the views, the quietness more often, do some grilling. This is where I'm gonna be most of the time. So if you like big lots and you cannot lie, then I mean, you're gonna be happy here. I know I would, because a lot of these lots, they're really large, they're flat, space between the homes is nice, and you've got room to put the playground, you know, you've got room for, you know, trampoline, whatever else you're gonna put out here. And what's really nice about being here in Friendship, Apex, North Carolina is this is one of the most desirable places to live in all of Raleigh. And we get calls from people just like you every single day wanting to relocate here because why? It has the top schools. It has the best, newest shopping and dining, quick access to some of the top employers at the Research Triangle Park like Cisco, Lenovo, IBM. You're only 15 minutes from both the international airport and from downtown. And I mean, you could literally walk from this community to the local Apex high school, middle school, and elementary, making this one of the most convenient communities. And did I forget to mention, this is by one of our most favorite builders here in the Triangle. We'll be talking more about the builder and some of the crazy incentives that they're throwing on this specific house at the end of the video. All right, so believe it or not, we still have 4 more bedrooms to see in this massive 5-bedroom house. Right off the bat, we have no carpet on the stairs. We've got the nice woodwork with kind of the classic iron bars in here too, which means that this is like super open concept.
I love this.
I'm standing at the top of the stairs yelling downstairs at whoever's downstairs. Sorry to whoever's downstairs, I'm yelling at them, but I got direct line of sight. And after I'm done yelling at whoever's downstairs, I'm going back to my loft up here.
Man, this area, you always need a loft.
You do. So you have nice windows, but of course, I'm making this like my media room. So I'm putting, you know, probably darkening shades on this.
Oh yeah.
I'm throwing a PS5 and a giant TV up on here. I'm having movie night up here. Because this is like nice, you know, it's smaller, it's more intimate than downstairs. Downstairs is great for like daily use and hosting, but this is where the real stuff happens. This is where like I'm getting that dub in Fortnite. Now behind me is the master bedroom.
All right, let's go. What happened?
We're gonna check out that last, okay?
Okay.
All right, so first we gotta check out the kiddos' rooms. So we've got bedroom number 1, and honestly, really good size.
This is very cute.
Very cute. They did, of course, a great job with design and staging. But actually, we normally see smaller bedrooms when it comes to these non-primary.
Super spacious.
You know, you got a standard closet, of course. But what's really special about this is not only is it larger than what we typically see, not only do you have 2 back-to-back kind of bay windows, which is a cool feature.
Love the bay.
Check this out. We've got ourselves a full bath in here.
Okay, so this one is for someone special.
This is for someone special, maybe a favorite child, because you got full shower, you've got the really nice tile, nice little feature. And if you come in here, check this out. Look at my glow. You even have a whole privacy window coming here, same kind of bay look.
Yeah.
Love it. Now follow me kind of down this hallway here.
What do we got?
So we've got 2 more bedrooms. We'll go in this one first. They got it staged like an office. It's a little bit smaller than what we just came from. But what's really cool is even though this is kind of like an office, so to speak, look at the amount of closet space that you're still getting on this.
So you get a walk-in closet.
Very cool. One thing that you're gonna find with this builder, no matter what floor plan we feature, and by the way, we have featured other floor plans here on the channel, make sure you check those out as well, is that they throw everything at these houses. No room gets left behind. Every room gets something special, walk-in closet, ensuite bathroom. You know, there's no least favorite child in this house, which is cool.
What I really appreciate, Ben, that every room has something special.
Yep, that's exactly right, and you feel it when you're walking it. So now we're in bedroom number 3 upstairs. Again, decent size.
Super decent size.
Nothing crazy. And once again, of course, we have another walk-in closet.
Man.
The only thing that would have made this nicer, and by the way, the other floor plan that we toured here on the channel fixes this problem, is having ensuite bathrooms for every single room.
Ooh.
If you didn't think that was in the cards, well then, that should be a good surprise for you. If you want to learn more, call the number at the bottom of the screen. Now, Ricardo, these 2 bedrooms, they're going to be sharing a full bath. And what's nice is
double vanity.
Double sink vanity. We like to see it.
We do.
And you and I asked for this on every floor plan we tour. Can I?
Yes, please.
Use the shower, and someone's in here, washy, brush teeth, all that kind of stuff. Yes, you can.
No one's going late to school.
We love to see it. And we love to see the window.
Yes.
Now, I don't want to see my neighbors when I'm using the toilet, so maybe we put a curtain on this, but very nice. All right, we ready for the master bedroom?
I'm ready.
I know, this is going to be the make it or break it on this floor plan.
It will.
Now, what's really cool is, you're probably seeing a little bit now.
I saw a little something.
We've got full laundry room, we've got utility sink, we've got that same kind of nice tile on the floor, room for storage. What's cool is,
location?
This is right, yeah, exactly. This is right off the master bedroom wing. So, you're walking out of your master bedroom in the morning, you're throwing your clothes right in the washer dryer, very convenient.
Yes.
Very, very cool.
It's
now
time.
Check out this master bedroom.
Whoa. This is massive.
It is massive. We got a full queen bed in here. In fact, I think that might even be a king. We've got massive, tons of room on each side of the bed for whatever gaudy nightstands that you want. Of course, we've got large bay windows in here, bringing in all the lights. And what's really cool is you've still got room for dressers. You've got room for reading nook. Little, you know, have a cup of coffee, do some reading, watch a YouTube video, whatever you're gonna do, right? And my eyes just caught a little glimpse of what's in that bathroom. Ricardo, I am in love already, and I haven't even gone in yet.
Let's do it.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, I'm ready. I forgot to tell you though, if you are thinking about moving to the area and you wanna learn more about the different areas within Raleigh, because Apex isn't the only great place to live here. We've got Cary, we've got a lot of other great parts. You should go to www.raleighncguide.com/quiz. It'll only take you a few minutes, and once you're done filling out the questionnaire, you're gonna know your top 3 Raleigh suburbs, exactly where in Raleigh you should be looking to relocate. Now, I don't think you're ready for this, but we got a video to make, so come on in.
Let's go. Oh my God, I caught a glimpse.
Crazy, right?
Holy cow.
So what we've been seeing on these floor plans is that nice espresso look.
Espresso.
Of course, we have the contrast with the white countertop, double sink, lots of room.
Look at the size, man, between both.
Of course, they brought back the black tile that we've been seeing throughout the house. Nice modern look, contrasting. And what's over here is
I think I'm not ready, Ben.
I don't think you're ready. We gotta show. We gotta show it. So look at this. We've got full tiled-in shower, of course. What's nice is you don't have to deal with a stupid drain, so it actually drains into the floor on this one. Ricardo, if you want to get in the shower, I will turn it on and kind of show you how it works.
Ben, don't play with me. I'll get inside.
Well, if you don't want to get in the shower, maybe you might want to get in the full tub that we have right here.
Man.
Now, here's what's crazy about this. As you know, Ricardo, we don't put tubs in new construction anymore.
Yeah, you're right, Ben. We never see him in a master bedroom.
I think a lot of people don't love tubs. And because of that, builders, especially since COVID, tried to cut costs and say, okay, well, if 60% of buyers love just the shower, then that's what we're going to do. What's nice is this is a large enough floor plan that they were able to get a large size walk-in tiled shower and still get you a full tub with a giant window overlooking gorgeous neighborhood, trees, all the natural light coming in. Having this tub shower combo, I already know so many people who were looking for something like that and they could not find it with any of the builders we went to. So props to you, builder.
And we got a lot of doors behind you.
We do. There's a lot going on
here.
Okay, well, let's start with door number 1. Hello.
Hey.
We've got a full throne room.
Always appreciate.
We love a throne room.
Yes.
Door number 2. Hello. Nice pantry. What? That's not a pantry. That's a linen closet. And we got door number 3. Hello. Coming in.
Hey.
Wow.
Man.
This is crazy.
Whoa.
The built-in wood storage. You got plenty of room to hang your clothes.
Yes.
This is a good size walk-in closet.
It's super nice size. I love the different levels you have.
Now look, I don't know how much stuff you have, so maybe this is a lot smaller once you get all your stuff moved in, but this is a pretty good size. Very happy with it. Man, last time we were in this community, I remember being in love with that floor plan.
Yes.
And then we walked this one, and now I'm also in love with this floor plan.
Man, I want to stay in that master bedroom, to be honest.
I do. That master bathroom alone sold me on this house, but I think for me the biggest thing is going to be that kitchen right there. That's the first thing you see when you walk in.
That is true.
Again, it feels like $1 million house.
It does.
I think it's about time that we talk about the prices and the incentives that they're throwing out in this home because I think you're going to be pretty impressed.
Yeah, I heard they're good.
I think it's about time that we reveal the builder.
It is time.
This is someone that we really love working with.
We do.
And you can tell when walking the homes that they put the extra love into the homes, which goes a long way.
Yeah, that's what we appreciate from this builder. When we bring our clients, they're like, man, that price for this home?
Yes.
So that builder is?
This is Beazer Homes.
Beazer Homes.
Beazer Homes is really a really nice kind of middle of the road builder. Dare I say above middle of the road. They're not fully custom, but they are customizable. And again, what you get with the base on these homes is just so much better than that of like a Lennar and more of your basic builders. This definitely isn't basic. And the families that are moving into Friendship, into Apex, they not only want top schools, they want the best shopping and dining, they want the best parks, they want quick access to jobs and to the airport. They also want a nice, large home that's gonna fit them and their family and be something that they can live in for 10, 15, 20 years.
And you might be thinking, $1 million home?
Yeah.
That's what you're thinking?
That's
what I was thinking.
That's what it feels like when you walk in.
Yes, but it is not. So let's get into the numbers.
Okay, before we do, if you want help finding the perfect place to call home and negotiating a really good deal on a new construction home in Apex or anywhere in Raleigh, that's what we help people like you do every day. Call the number at the bottom of the screen, scan the QR code, or click the link in the description. Set up a time to chat with us about making the move to Raleigh. Okay, so I'm sold on the house, but how much damage are we doing here?
All right, so this home is going for $700,000.
Really?
Yes, so all this, $700,000.
The median home price in Apex is like $650,000. So you're saying this is slightly more expensive on price than a 20 or 30-year-old home in Apex.
Yes, but you got to factor in all that we saw, factor in location, walking distance from schools. Hey,
we've seen other communities in this area and the prices are very competitive, but what's really going to make the difference is the incentives that they have on this home. And I know there's some pretty good ones.
Yes, so let's go into the numbers.
Okay.
And first option would be $700,000, 20% down. With the interest rate today, we're gonna do 6.5%.
Okay.
You're looking at a monthly payment of $4,300.
Honestly, for a 5-bedroom, massive new construction house, walking distance from top schools, $4,300 is already very surprising to me, to say the least. But they have the incentives on top of that.
Yes. So now is the good part. Now is what we've been waiting for. So currently, Beazer Homes is doing a $30,000.
Wow.
Use it as you please. And we recommend buy down your rate.
So that's going to be about a 1% or so reduction on rate.
Yes.
What is that going to make difference-wise on my monthly payment?
Okay.
I imagine pretty good.
Pretty good. Lower 1% of your interest rate. You're looking at $39.15. So if we factor that in, Ben, you're saving $400
Oh
a
my
month.
goodness.
You're lowering down to $3,900.
Under $4,000 a month.
Yes.
And that is fixed on the life of the loans. That's
That is
not one of
fixed.
those teaser rates where it's
It
going
is
to go up
not.
later for a 5-bedroom new construction.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
That's literally $4,300 a year that you're saving that you're not paying on interest. I mean, what would you do with that money?
So many things. First off, I would buy myself the biggest, best grill in the world.
There
That's
you
what I
go.
would do.
Put it out on the screened-in patio.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
There you go. I mean, there's a lot that you could do with that money. Now, don't forget, we toured another floor plan by this builder in the same community here on the channel. You are not going to want to miss that video. And make sure you tune in for our next video Wednesday evening. We'll see you there.